nope. Okay, so we're live. Welcome to Little King podcast. Yeah, well, I'm having some slightly technical difficulties. I'm trying to. My audio is not syncing up with my mouth. Normally it's 316 milliseconds between my mic and the camera. However, for some reason it's off by a few, and I hate that. So welcome to the podcast, everybody. I'm going to be talking about me. It's the first podcast that I'm trying to start. I'm just going to have to either we're going to have to deal with my audio and my voice not syncing too well, or yeah. So, but my name is Ryan, Little King. I'm just a normal person. We are going to try and make this all about you guys, the audience, and just share with you some of the stuff that I'm interested in. I do swear a little bit, so if there's kids in the room or kids listening or what have you, there might be a few things here or there that pop up, but other than that, I try not to. But I say that right now, and well, the weather outside where I'm at, it's getting ready to become penis shrinking weather. So it's gonna do that hide like a turtle thing. So here in the Midwest, it gets cold. So buckle up. Wear them long johns. So I just wanted to thank you guys for listening. Hopefully, you get some entertainment out of this, at least. If you want to poke fun at me, poke fun at me. Been dealing with that my whole life too. But we're gonna go and start looking at a few things, news and just stuff that's in the. Well, we were going to. I had all this stuff. What the heck, Bobby? Ay, ay, ay. What? Oh boy, I'm glad I had all this stuff set up for whenever I got on here. One man band is what happens, right? So, ay, ay, ay. All right. Well, we're going to do that for a minute. And then we're going to do this. Ah, there it is. All right. Cool beans. Now, if I just do this, what happens when I do that? Oh, I see. So, what if I do that? No? Ah. You ever have those, what are you doing? There it is. You ever have those nostril hairs that just tickle you? All right, this podcast is going great, isn't it? I had all this stuff, it always happens to me, you know? Always, always, always. Let's do this and do this. Ah, there it is. Now, but I need that right there. What are we doing? There it is. Okay. All right. Man, man, oh man. Hey, did you guys see that Jake Paul and Tyson fight last night? You know, I don't know what was worse, the Tyson fight or Netflix not being able to play the Tyson fight. You know, I would have thought that a multi-billion-dollar company will be able to get the crap together. Now, this happened during the Tom Brady roast as well, where there was so many people on there that it just started to buffer and crash. And here's my concern with all this stuff. All right, they had this promoted this, that, and the other, blah blah. But what I saw last night advertising, they're going to do these 2 football games on Christmas Day. Now, if they can't get their shit together, they're going to have one heck of a problem. Because anybody going to want to, okay, it was Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. I was waiting for it. I was really disappointed in it. There are rumors out there saying that it was a rigged fight, and you can almost see that. You kind of question some of that stuff whenever things of this nature happen. That first fight. Did you guys? I mean, if you were able to watch that first fight, that guy that was from India. I don't know the guy's name. Forgive me, but I hate that guy. That guy, he was a disgrace in the ring. Pushing that guy up in the corner and then dry humping him like that. That was not cool, man. I used to watch boxing all the time. They had Saturday Night Boxing on HBO when I was growing up, and we used to watch all those fights. And that to me was so disrespectful. However, the second fight and the third fight, those 2 fights were good. The third fight, what I got to see of it because of the lovely Netflix buffering, that was by far the worst part of the night. But that chick headbutting her, 4 times, they say 2 was accidental and 2 was on purpose, but the one accidental kind of pretty much gave her that gash over her eye. And to follow it up with Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, it was, how do I describe this? So you're waiting for a train wreck. No, that's a bad analogy. A plane crashes and you wait for the explosion, it don't explode. I mean, if you're going to see a plane crash, it sucks. Somebody's possibly dead, but at least you get to see an explosion. It's like a firecracker that didn't go off. It's like the anticipation just wasn't there. I don't know. My analogies tonight are sucky. They'll get better in time, I guess. I don't know. However, I just happened to pull up and I got to see these, between Jake Paul here and Netflix, the 2 hand in hand. That fight was, they say it was rigged. I don't. Until somebody comes out and says it was, I'm not going to sit here and say it was or wasn't. So that's been the biggest talk of the day today, about how that fight was rigged. But Netflix needs to get their act together if they're going to start to do these live events like they are, or it's not going to work. It's just not. And Amazon can do it. If Amazon can do it, Netflix can do it. They're big enough now. I don't know. They need to get their engineers on that quick, because, like I said, Christmas time comes, they're not going to put up with that crap at all. Not with those 2 games. Got Dallas Cowboys, which they're sucking right now. I don't follow football too much anymore, but Kansas City is my team, simply because of where I'm at. They're the closest one. And then Dallas is my wife's team. And, well, I'm sorry for my wife, because they just been on a really bad streak here the last couple of years. And, it'll get better for her. It always does. It comes around. Jerry Jones is just old, and I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I don't watch too much of that football no more. I got tired of all the politics in my sports and stuff. I pay attention a lot to politics, but whenever I go to watch a football game or a baseball game, hockey or tennis or what have you, what I'm watching, I don't want any of that crap in there. and in the disrespect over the years that's transpired, and they let him go, and then now that one guy, regardless of what side of the fence you're on, they're gonna fine him $11,000 because he wore a "Make America Great Again" hat and showboated during an interview. I disagree with that. You're not gonna find those guys for kneeling during the national anthem and at the flag, but you're gonna find that guy for wearing. I just I get aggravated with that crap, the double standard bullshit. So, with that being said, looks like Southwest airplane got hit by a bullet in Dallas. So that's where that fight was at the other day, last night. So that looks awesome. Um, what else is in here? I don't know if you guys pay too much attention to crypto, but you know, I would start paying closer and closer attention to it if you haven't, because Bitcoin's starting to go up. Some of these other meme coins are starting to fluctuate up and down. Um, let's see what all's in here. I know everybody's all in an uproar over Trump's cabinet, who he's picking and all that stuff. But all right, let's see what else good fun stuff is in here. Okay, best AI headshot generators. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Here are 323 genius, hilarious stocking stuffers that will make you the whatever. What the hell is this guy doing? Walking on water? All these new ceramic gingerbread village is the perfect dupe for a pottery. Okay. Let's see. Cruises. Cruises. There was an article here about cruises. Anybody do cruises? We do cruises. We like to cruise. We just got off of one. We just did one. Not too long ago. Cruise travel insurance, what it covers, and why you need it. I tell you why you need it. Uh, we always get travel insurance whenever we go on a cruise. Um, a lot of times your insurance doesn't cover anything outside of the United States. So let's say, we were in the Dominican Republic, and let's say I'd fallen and broken my leg or what have you, and then the ship can't take care of you. They're going to strand your ass. They're going to strand you wherever port you're at, because their facility in that boat is limited, and they are not going to have somebody who's got a broken leg or sick or appendicitis or anything of that nature. They're not going to let you stay on that boat. They are going to leave you at that port. That's why I always suggest having your passport, buying the insurance, and making sure that the insurance pays for your flight home afterwards as well, because that's going to be an expensive expense if that stuff happens. And like for me, my wife and my son, I think I paid $125 for all three of us, and we had a $50 was that no, was it or $50, $100,000 for medical, $150,000 for flight transfer and all that stuff, and just to get back to the States and whatnot. So it's well worth it. You just got to pay attention to what it does cover. Otherwise, I've seen people get duped, and I've also watched people get stranded. There was an old lady who had a heart attack or something in Jamaica, and that's the worst place, because I've been to Jamaica too, and that is the worst place. I hate that place. Some of you might like it. I hate that place. But just imagine being stranded there for 3 weeks in their medical facilities, and then she had no way home. It was going to cost her $60,000, 60,000 to get home. Who's got that kind of money? So the $125 that I paid for the insurance is well worth it, because you're already paying. Like that one, we flew down to Miami, so normally we don't buy plane tickets, but I think the cruise itself was $2,500 for the three of us. We had a balcony, but then it was another $12 or $1,300 to fly there and fly home. So normally we drive to our ports, but that one was in Miami, and I'm not driving from Missouri all the way down to Florida and then driving back home after an 8 day cruise. It's just not happening. Normally we go down to New Orleans, and that's a 12-hour drive versus a 2 day drive. Which I guess it wouldn't be really 2 days if we just went back and forth, but you know, it's just a tiresome drive. Um, so yeah, insurance for a cruise. Yes, definitely, 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 definitely. I would suggest getting yourself a insurance on that cruise. Um, yeah. So a little bit about me. Disney cruise rates. Okay. Never been on a Disney cruise. Don't think I ever will either. Uh, we normally do Carnival. Um, but I we're middle class. We're like you and me. We're like you and me. We're just I'm just somebody out here just starting a podcast, seeing what it does. Just an average fella, average Joe. You know, um, we've got 4 kids. 3 are gone. One's still left at home. So the empty nest is almost there, but our youngest is in 7th grade, so we got a ways for him. Uh, but struggles are real. Uh, everybody mocks us, and I'm not saying us as in us like me and my wife, but us as in you guys, just the general public. They mock us because the struggles that we're having because what was that morning Joe, you complain about $3 butter, and then his wife pops off and says $7. So $7 was it made of gold? Just out of touch. So we're middle America. We hold our traditional values. Um, so if that's you guys that's listening, that's who we are over on this side of the camera, this side of the audio. You know, we pick and choose what we do, how we spend our money, what we spend our money on. I think my wife went to the grocery store today. I think she spent 320 something bucks at the grocery store, and I'm like, what did you buy? I have no idea what did you even buy? You know, I didn't see how many bags. I think there was probably 8 or 9 bags, you know. But there's just, it's just not going as far. Hopefully this stuff will start to turn around. I don't know. If you look here, automakers. Oh, what is that? So right up in here, um, Tesla's down, Ford's down, Honda's down, General Motors down, Toyota's down. You know, I mean, the stock market's going down. Well, at least on the automaker side of it. I don't know. Um, when was that? When did they do that? Let's see. You want to see? Let's see. Let's see how old that is. Uh, stock market. Stock market today, which is Saturday. So, I'm probably going the wrong thing. Let's just, come on. Can we just see where we're at? I don't want to open an account. I just want to see what the stock market is. I don't like CNN. I ain't going to CNN. Screw you. Screw you, CNBC. New York Stock Exchange. There we go. Trading data. I don't want to log in. I just want to. All right, let's see here. Auto stock. Mm-hmm. Auto stock. God bless it. Okay, well, that's not what I want. Idiot. Seriously, there's not a spot where you can just look and see Yahoo Finance. Yahoo. Okay. S&P down, NASDAQ, crude oil. That's the only way. Look up, look up. Well, that's going to be, let's see here, auto, auto. There we go. Can we just show all the auto or no? I don't have a Jamie to freaking pull all this stuff up before I. God, why is it that whenever you start to do something, something don't bother you until you start to do something, and when you start to do something, it bothers the crap out of you. Let's see where Ford's at. All right, Ford. Ugh. Ford at 3.9. Man, dude, they went down. Well, how is Ford $4? Wow, Ford is $4. No, that can't be right. All right, let's find something out here. See if I'm reading this right. Ford stock price $11. Okay. I don't know what Yahoo's doing. 4, 3.6. If you go here, it's $11 from Friday. Friday, because Tesla's. So now we go over here to this 176. Tesla's at 320. What? What day was this? 386. That's Dow. Tesla's down 40 cents, 176. I don't know what the hell that stupid thing is. I guess I can't freaking rely on Fox or nothing either. Okay, well, I don't know. I'm an idiot. See, that's why I like to look at research, my own research here, because one thing tells you one thing and the other thing tells you another. Student loan forgiveness. Yeah, okay. Guess what? I ain't paying for somebody else to go to school. I didn't get to go to school. Why don't you pay me for all that money? You know? Screw all that. Oh man. That Caroline Leavitt, she's gonna be pretty good out there in that White House secretary. She don't take crap from nobody. And I don't think she's gonna dance around any questions either. She'll just tell you how it is. Oh, and then Harris, where'd that $1 billion, 20 million go? And why didn't it go into our pocket? Man, I'd have gone and supported her freaking for that much money. I'd have gotten on that damn stage. Gee, but criminy. Now, here's the thing, okay? And this is how I see everything. I try to do all my own research and all that stuff, and they were coming out saying that they gave Oprah Winfrey like $10 million or some garbage like that to go on stage, and then they were said that they paid Eminem 1.8 million and doing all this stuff, and that's it's at some point right now that's actually gotten debunked. So I'm not believing half of that stuff. However, regardless of what transpired, $1 billion, $1 billion. Where the how the hell do you spend $1 billion on a campaign and then you're 20 million in debt? I don't get that. That makes no sense. You know, fuck, give me $3 million, man. Throw it my way. I'll vote for you. You didn't win, but I'll vote for you. You're just handing that stuff out like it's freaking Christmas morning stocking stuffers. Good lordy. She fight for Trump tribute spills into public. Okay. Oh, getting tired. What else is going on? A little bit more about me. I'm into computers. I like to build computers. Anybody build computers? There's a lot of stuff going on. NVIDIA is going to start to hose people. And speaking of computers and stuff and graphics cards, I had mentioned cryptocurrency earlier. So the crypto world is starting to go up, which means just like in 2020, the GPU market it might start to take a hit. So if you guys build computers, what have you, I would start buying graphics cards now if you're wanting to build something, because the 5000 series for NVIDIA is coming out, and that price tag for the 5090, from what we're seeing leaks on, is going to be anywhere between $2,000 to $2,500 for a graphics card. Now it's got 32 gigs of VRAM, but that's going to just be way too much money, and they're going to do this because AMD isn't going to put in a high-end graphics card this go around. So therefore, Nvidia's feeling that, well, we ain't gonna have any competition, so we're just gonna price it however much we want to price it for, and you're gonna either pay it or you're not. So, and I know, like, this build I got here, I built that back in 2020 during the pandemic, right before graphics cards started to go up. Hell, I spent $1,500 on that graphics card. But that's about how much it was. It was anywhere, depending on what model you got, we were between $1,200 to $1,500. I bought a high end model, high end brand. So, but it was only because really that was the only one that kept coming back in stock. Everything else was out of stock and stuff. So, I had to just pull the trigger and buy it. But I mean, it does me good. Does all my video editing. But either way, but just keep in mind, if you guys are in the computer world like I am, that crypto stuff starting to go up. So I would suggest, if you're looking in the market of building yourself a computer, I would highly suggest looking into a graphics card really quick before you bought all your other parts, because I got a feeling that come next year, the crypto market's going to start to explode even more. Like I said, Bitcoin, where is it at? Bitcoin's already up. Let's see here. Bitcoin. All right, so right now Bitcoin's at 89,000. Yeah, 89,000. All right. It was, oh, let's see here. I know it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago. Yeah, a month ago we were at $68,000. Okay, and it was going up between 72 to, here, I'll show you. It was going up between 70, 67, 68, and it skyrocketed up to 89,000 bucks. All right, in 1 month. And that actually started going up whenever Trump got elected. Um, let's see here. Doge is at 35. I'm not even gonna get into that story. It'll make me cry. I'm gonna go upstairs and just bawl on my pillow. Um, but let's see here. Shibu Inu, Shiba Inu, Shiba Inu. Where you at? Come on, you suck. Okay, well, Shiba isn't gonna pop up on here. Um, I think it was at 24, 4 zeros and 24. Um, I have I have like 8 or 9 million Sheeb tokens. That's down to 23. Oof. It'll go up though. It's been hovering anywhere between 20, 4 zeros and 23 all the way up to 26, 27. So it's up and down. That's my long-term investment. I've got stuff in Bitcoin as well. That's coming up on me. Um, I'm not going to be a financial advisor. I just tell you what I do. I throw $100 a month in Bitcoin. It's like a little savings account, and it just when it goes up, it's gonna go up. It ain't gonna make me millions of dollars unless I throw like 30,000 bucks in there and then 500 a month or whatever. But I don't have that kind of cash. Know, we're lucky our cars are paid off, and all we have is our normal bills and the house payment. So, but with that being said, you know, um, Bitcoin's starting to go up. So, reason I was saying all that is because graphics cards and stuff, um, they're gonna they're gonna start to go because that's how you mine crypto is with graphics cards. Now, Ethereum is got way to do it through your CPU as well now. So that front's kind of changed a little bit. However, it's what it is. Uh, but it was a little segue from me talking about computers to crypto again to what have you. So XRP, it's at 5 cents. They're talking about that maybe going to a buck. Well, it is at a buck. Never mind. It's at $1 now. So, oh man, where's Shib, man? Shibu Inu, Shibu Inu. There it is. CoinGecko. 23. 4 zeros, 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. See, it was up. It was up to 25, 26 at one point, and then it dropped back down. But it's gonna do that. I would say by Monday it'll be back up to 20, 20, 25, 26, 27. There's a lot of stuff going on with Sheeb, but that's a long-term investment. Um, I like I said, I got 8 to 10 million coins in that, so you do the math if it goes way up. It's just what it is. So The other thing I like to do, I don't know if you guys do this because this whole podcast here is basically learning about me. I'm not going to give you everything about me all in one go, but just the PowerPoints, right? Just the small little things here and there. Um, I I like cooking. Who doesn't like cooking? Do you guys like food? I like flat tops. Flat tops. The griddles are awesome. Um, Griddles in the smokers. I use that griddle all year round, 5 to 6 times a week. I just did this before the cast and stuff. I did Mexican pizza on the flat top. So uh, that turned out pretty good. It was okay. I was going to say pretty good. If I say fantastic, great, then it's fantastic, great. But it was all right. It was pretty good. Um, Told my wife I probably won't make it again, but it's what it is, you know. However, ooh, I'm going to change the subject here, but Netflix says 60 million households worldwide watch Paul Tyson. 60 million. That's only because freaking the other 60 million couldn't watch it because you were buffering. Ugh. But yeah, those flat top griddles, man, those things are nice. I've got what, four of them? I've got a 36 inch, a 22 inch, a 28 inch, and a 17 inch. The 28 inch, I gave my wife. I still got a season the top. Um, I bought that for 25 bucks. I took my griddle top and her griddle top that we haven't cooked on yet, and I had somebody sandblast it, and I reseasoned mine because I had to get that thing up and going. But I still got to clean up her base. I got a hood for hers, and then I got to season hers, and then she'll be ready to go on that thing. But that 22 inch, I take that with me. When we go to like family functions or what have you, and they want us, like you're supposed to bring a dish or what have you. I'll make my potatoes on there, and I'll just bring it with me wherever we go, and I'll start the potatoes at home, and I'll finish them up on the flat top at their house. So that's pretty good. But at that 22 inch, I really like that for traveling around. We had a family reunion last summer, and I took it to the park we went to, and made those potatoes, and then cooked hot dogs and some other stuff on it. So, and then kept some of the other stuff warm on there as well, like the beans and whatnot. So that was those things are pretty neat. Oh, it's late. It's not late. It's 8:40. Um, I know this podcast might be short today. I'm I don't know what days I'm going to do this. This is Saturday, but most of the time, like I'm going to be uploading this to Spotify. So if you're listening to this on Spotify, I thank you guys. I'm going to try to at least do one of these a week, simply because my schedule. I mean, I work anywhere between 11 to 13 hours a day, 4 days a week. So I'm not home. So the days that I'm off, I'll probably do one, and we'll do the podcast, and I'll upload it to Spotify, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna look and see if I got any interest on some of my buddies maybe wanting to come on and we just talk and bull crap. But with that being said, I'm gonna close this one out on you. Like I said, this is just an intro of me, and hopefully you got a flair for it, and well, flair, that's a stupid word for it, but I hope you're interested in listening to what I have to say from here to now or here to then or whatnot. So it'll get more interesting. I'll get more in depth in things, and we'll start talking and what have you. And anyway, I'm gonna close this one out and hopefully see you guys in